How's everybody doing today? Good Friday. Yeah, Easter eggs on Sunday. Well, it's fun because what happened is the cases are dropping, the COVID is still around, that's what we're going to talk about. So I might just be writing on it, for a while. Because what happens is pretty amazing. Let's have a look on the first one. Is that the opening of Penny's framework or anything like that? No, it's not. That's the opening of the walk-in center, right? So there are people actually queuing. Healthy people are queuing to get tested for something that might bring the cases up, right? Remember Dublin protests, Cork protests, and any other cities protesting against lockdown measures? Amazing what happened. Amazing. But I'm gonna become more cynical because this graph shows us the global circulation of flu viruses. So you have 2016, so we had a season, we had a season here, and 2016, so we have a winter, January, February, and then going over into November, December, January, February, March, and over again, 60,000, 20,000. And then flu numbers was low last year because apparently if we go in same direction, coronavirus is cured flu virus. I'm sorry, coronaviruses are in the bin for a while, forever maybe. But this is COVID-19. I'd like to show you something as well. So COVID-19 hospitalized patients down again to 264 and 61 in ICU today. Continued progress, but we know how high price we pay when we all take short break from the virus. Yeah, not a bullshit. This is too high base to do so. Have a safe, happy Easter, and we'll be on the right side. Same tweet came out on Christmas, and Paddy's Day never took place. But what happens when back in 2019, 2018, there were thousands of people on trolleys waiting to be seen or being treated in the hospitals? That wasn't the problem at all. Now we have 264 cases and 61 in ICU today. Okay. The population of Ireland is 5 million. Is it? 264? 5 million? Fucking hell, like. So, this is the amount of hospital beds available over the past 20 years. Why 23,000 beds were available in 2000, sorry, down to 14,000 in 2018. So, in we get better. We don't need that many beds, and apparently, lockdown has dissolved all the medical problems. Cancer treatments are not being seen, and so on and so on and so on. While I'm making only a 5 minute short today, just to keep a Good Friday going. We have lovely weather outside. Go outside, have an intake of vitamin D. We've been there for millennials now. Enjoying the sun, and suddenly they're telling us to stay at home and do anything, keep us in 5 kilometers. Probably reasons why they're flying in immigrants from Malta and stuff like that. But the countries they're allowed to come in, they're still coming in without it being quarantined. Yet this happens.
Clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life. And the window to do that is really narrowing. I mean, you were mentioning, Chris, about how all these states are reopening. They're reopening at 100%. And we have a very narrow window to tie reopening policy to vaccination status. Because otherwise, if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? So that's why I think the CDC and the Biden administration needs to come out a lot bolder and say, if you're vaccinated, you can do all going to be. How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? Opened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine?
Did you get it? Did you get it? Or are you still sitting there and being stupid? And she still carries on with the conversation on and on and on. You can find the whole idea, and then she supports her views in other interviews. But yeah, stay stupid. Watch.
the Biden administration needs to come out a lot bolder and say, if you're vaccinated, you can do all these things. Here are all these freedoms that you have. Because otherwise, people are going to go out and enjoy these status. Because otherwise, if status policy to vaccination status, because otherwise, if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? So,
what's the carrot going to be? Kind of Guinness? Going on holidays? Just your own freedom that you're using slowly, day by day. Bye.